Now listen to me, humans, let me introduce ourselves. We are the Hard Boss. I'm the director of Creatures. Round of applause for me and my hats. You'll see me with cats, you'll see me with my cars. Oh yes, how could I forget my father, Sam, and his strange mindset. He's a nerd, yes, but he's on the go. You'll be seeing us together in the studio. Just to warn you, we do have some flaws, like I have a hard time talking to folks. It's not because I'm shy, no way, I could bedazzle you with stories and crack you up with random jokes. It's just sometimes there's things I can't explain, even though to me those things are obvious. But Dad's flaw is worse. Versus at times he fools around, and that can be dangerous. Although other than that, we're actually real nice guys, and we would love for you to join our show. We can watch movies together, I can tell you animal facts, or you can just tell us what you want to know. However, there's the catch. We're not for kids. So scram, children. Don't watch our Talk to Him vids. You shouldn't be here. We're not rated G. Well, we might be for one episode. We'll have to wait and see. So for now, adults, just enjoy yourselves. Seeing here is talk, not for big boy shows. You want to see you too? I got no problem with that. You can say, it's nice to meet you, or I like your hat. If you want to ask questions, we're all ears, because I have a good feeling we'll be doing this for years. So chill out with us. You don't have to be nervous. It's just Sam and the dog. That's me at your service.
Welcome.
How you doing, humans? It's been a while.
Get closer to the screen because you're far away and dark.
Well, I'm still going to be dark anyway.
Uh-oh. A bright light to the world.
There, it's back.
All right, cool, man. All right, so what's been going on, man?
Well, unfortunately, this could be a problem because this will be our last show for a little bit because I'm going to be going away for a little while.
The big house?
Well, your dad's house, but I wouldn't call him big.
Yeah, he's definitely not big. So what are you going to be doing there?
Just help me out. At least I'm getting paid. That's
Yeah, he's getting old and he needs help, and so you're the best person for that job, that's for sure.
Definitely the strongest person.
You're strong, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
But smell's not everything.
What?
I said, but smell's not everything.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, he didn't get that, folks. It's all right. I love him.
Anyway, so
what else is new that's been going on, Doc?
Well, I was trying to find jobs, but then your dad came, and then I guess or if I want.
Sure, I think it'd be great for you, and definitely great for him.
Yeah.
We can still do the show. You just do it from his house,
Maybe
on your phone.
Or if he has a computer still.
He does, but it's probably from 1907, so it's got a crank.
Computers weren't invented until the 1980s, I guess.
Yeah. Earlier than that, but yeah, they didn't be personal computers until the 80s. Yes.
Yeah. So let's see now. So other than that, if I had there is a job I'm already doing, but apparently Dad doesn't like it because I'm trying to make another show. It's about our dogs, and apparently he does not like the voice of our star.
Yeah, it's very offensive to deaf people.
It's not offensive,
even though they will never be able to hear it. It's still offensive. Go ahead and do your Indy.
All right, Indy Sculligan is my dog. He's always had a problem with his tongue, always sticking out on the side. So if I talk like this, he calls it offensive. But at least I make him sound innocent. The voice you gave me for him made him sound like a smooth-talking pedophile from the New Orleans in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good character.
How you doing, back? Why don't you come on inside? And I got some food, good cooking, good candy. Just make sure you don't tell your folks about it. No, we're sticking with the dogs.
Is that how you trap kids?
He's making fun of me because the only friends I have left around here are kids who are younger than me.
It's okay. Just don't touch them. Okay.
At least their folks are
Yeah,
kind of
their folks are nice.
In fact, great news. They are helping teach me how to ride a bike after decades.
Yes, that's good. That's good that you want to learn to ride a bike. We tried a
I
little
was
bit.
terrified.
Yeah, it's scary. And that's, we understood that. And we didn't want to force you to do something terrifying to you. But now you're old enough.
Sometimes you got push.
That's right. You're right. I should have pushed you to play piano more.
I'm talking about bikes. I'm tall enough. I'm long-limbed enough. In fact, first time I rode a bike after decades, I didn't even need a helmet.
Oh, God. Okay, good.
Although I did get some scratches on my legs.
Yes, that's okay. So what else is going on, man?
Well, I mean, there's some more cons coming up, but probably.
Yeah, you want to go to cons that are in other states. That's not realistic.
It's not fair, is what it is.
Okay.
Nothing happens in Maryland. Nothing.
Maryland is very stuff happening all the time. You just have to look. There's stuff that you want to happen. Well, you missed the.
We'll never be in here.
Well, you wanted to go to BronyCon in Ocean City.
Actually, BronyCon was based in Baltimore, but then they stopped it. It's called Sequestria Fest. It's another con for bronies. It's just not called BronyCon.
Okay, so that's in Maryland.
Well, we can't go to it now because we missed it, and also we're too fucking poor.
Well, that's true. You don't get to go to everything you want to do.
I know, but at least
this would help you with that.
Money.
Yes, a job. That would help you the most. And learning how to
communicate.
Drive. If you drive, then you can go anywhere you want.
Well, I'm always starting to learn bike, so we're going somewhere. And also, you're still too poor.
Okay, still get a job.
I'm already getting one.
Okay, now then your problems will be solved. Let's see. What else is new? Speaking of driving. New.
Oh, right. Since our old black car shit the bed after, well.
Hey, how terrifying was that ride home?
Wait.
From DC.
Wait, didn't we already talk about this?
I don't think we talked about it on the show.
Okay, so apparently we were going to see this old tree that only had one limb.
Oh, that's right. What was it?
We were going to stay Old Stumpy.
Stumpy, that's it. In DC, there's a cherry tree that has one limb left, and so we went to the Jefferson Memorial because none of us had actually been to the Jefferson Memorial. We've been to every other memorial, but not the Jefferson. And then, well, you might have been there. Well, and I'm sure I was there when I was a kid, but we haven't been there since I've been old.
Yeah, and we would have stayed longer if I had noticed Noah's.
Yeah, so Noah had a sore on his foot, which he did not tell us about until it started bleeding, and we were literally inside the memorial
until I noticed there was something wrong.
Yeah, so we had to stop it. And you were very nice. You gave your shoes to your brother because he had flip flops on, which were rubbing badly. So
those flip flops have given me trouble in the past.
Yeah. We put socks on him, your socks, very nice, and your shoes. So he was good. We got to the car.
It was a good thing we did because it turns out that if we stayed there a little longer, we literally wouldn't have tires. Somebody stole the bolts off our tires while we were gone.
Okay, no one stole the bolts off our tires. Well, at first, we thought something like that was going on because why would bolts disappear? But what happened was there was something wrong with the axle of the back of the car or something, and the tire was shaking so bad that it popped off the bolts. So when we first pulled over in DC, we thought it was a flat tire. So we got out, and I'm looking, and none of the tires are flat. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with the tires. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what the heck, is going on here? And then I realized, the tires aren't flat. There's lug nuts are missing.
That's what I meant, lug nuts. Someone stole lug nuts while we were in DC.
Someone took our nuts. And so what I did is I took one lug nut from each of the other tires and put it on there, thinking, that's going to work and it'll be great. So, no, Yeah, there was still something jacked up with the axle, which made the tire just the worst noise. It sounded like a helicopter and machine gun fire at the same time.
Yeah.
So we get, maybe 10 miles down the road in Forestville, pulled over, and then we looked at the thing. There was again only 2 lug nuts, and we had just replaced them. So again, I took a couple lug nuts off the other tires and tightened all of them as tight as they could go, and we crossed our fingers and got back on the road.
And also, like when we were heading closer to our place, I saw my friends and their parents. Well, they told me that they were there when they saw a car break.
They saw us on the side of the road. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, they would have helped out. They just didn't know. They thought it was another car.
Yeah, and we
Actually, today my mom made a mistake while we were at the dump. She thought she was opening up our new car, but it was literally just another silver car right next to us. And I was
she tried to get in another person's car.
Yeah, like,
that's funny.
Mom, our car's over here. Oh, I mean,
spoiler alert. Yeah, she ruined everything. But that's all right. You're fine, dude.
I mean, the one who shall not be named.
Yes. Oh, that's right. You can't name her. But anyway, so we end up getting to the very end of 258, which is the road that leads to Deal in Churchton. And we get out, and there's only 2 lug nuts again. And so I'm like, I guess I can take a couple more off these, just to get us home. Well, no. The stems were shorn off of the other 3 lug nut spots. So there was 2 lug nuts still on there, just holding that tire on barely. So I retightened that again, and we drove home and just terrified because I'm thinking this tire is going to fly off.
I can't tell you guys that we should have just got someone else to bail us out, but you guys were too stubborn.
No, so here's the deal. So someone has to bail us out. We left our car there. We had to pay money to someone get it. And tow it to somewhere. We knew it was done because the car's got 210,000 miles on it and is crushed in the front, crushed in the back. And if this thing is as bad as it looks, which it is, then it's done. So I wanted to get it home so we didn't have to pay anybody to, mess with it. So got it home. Thank God. It was terrifying. Did you like that ride home?
No, especially the Will Smith incident. Don't worry, I won't say anything else.
You're a knucklehead.
I know.
Whatever. So
moving right along.
Yeah, moving right along.
We finally got that piece of scrap iron home.
Yeah. So the next day, I called my sister and it was like, we need to borrow the car, and because she just got the Subaru from my dad. My dad gave her a Subaru. That was pretty new, and then she had an older car, also a Subaru, I believe. And so I'm thinking, we're going to get this. Yay, we don't have to worry about getting a new car. Well, the next day she's like, I'm not giving you my car. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So we took Dad and went out and got a new car, not brand new to us, used car. So Dad helped us get a used car, and it's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a silver Honda Crossroad.
Or Passport,
whatever.
Yeah.
4-wheel.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's 2021, so it has 200,000 less miles than our other cars. So we're very happy, and it's nice. I actually drove Dad to Alabama to see my brother, his son. Some guy that lives in Alabama, I don't know. Had a good time. Everything was great. Ryan and I went to Nashville to the Ryman Auditorium, which was really cool. Never been there, heard about it. Everyone's heard about it. I don't think you've heard about it. It's basically was an old tabernacle, like a church. And so they started having, they stopped being a church and started doing music there. So they did the Grand Ole Opry there. And it's pretty much the birthplace of like bluegrass and that kind of music. Yeah. It was very interesting. I'll show you pictures. We saw Devo, which was super cool because they were a punk group from the 80s. And they were great. It was fantastic. It was fun because we were in church pews.
I'm glad you guys go.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I could have probably taken you. You would have gone to Nashville, but you could have gone.
I wouldn't mind not going. wanted to go
Okay,
someplace.
well, next time we'll take you somewhere.
Yeah, especially after what happened.
What happened? So when I was away, it happened to be Mother's Day. Guys out there, if you want to treat your wife to the best Mother's Day ever, get out of town, and they'll be so happy.
And their sons.
And their sons, yes. So what happened? What did y'all do when I was out of town?
Well, for one thing, we cleaned the house. It actually looks great now.
Yeah,
Well, at least the top half of it, anyway. Well, except your room.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I thought it'd be fun to write. Well, technically not write. I may have
That's
borrowed a song. From
Yes,
someone else.
we know it's not your song.
Yeah, so
It's your lyrics, but not your song.
Well, some of them anyway.
That's
I kind of modified them anyway.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd ask Noah, my brother, to help out, like kind of sing like a harmonized way. It wasn't easy.
Let me just give you props right now. You guys did so good. I saw that and I was flabbergasted. I was like so impressed. Dude, you sounded great.
I may not be doing piano anymore, but I still know my notes.
Yeah, you're musically inclined and will always be musically inclined.
I know.
And you should always do stuff that you're good at.
I mean, I literally wrote this theme song, so
Yes, I know. So you should keep doing stuff like that.
well, maybe one day I'll write another theme song,
Maybe.
faster and less.
So we're gonna tag that video on the end of this, if at all possible. So stay tuned on that. And then, so we got a new car. Let's see.
And well, during Mother's Day, we decided to go to Repticon, and
What's that?
well, it's basically just a convention for reptiles. Like,
What state was that in?
well, actually, it was here, but
What state is that?
Maryland. But it was,
Maryland has nothing. I don't like
I meant when it
Maryland.
comes to famous people, animals probably the best place.
Okay.
But yeah, so fast
So
forward through the car trip, zip, and then we head straight in. Oh, we have to sign in. We need your help for it because Mom didn't know how cons worked.
Okay.
And also, it was the exact same place that we went to for that bigger pet expo. Just some few, maybe a house over.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were there.
So that was in Timonium.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was in Baltimore. Okay.
No, Mom. Never mind.
She who shall not be named.
I forget anything.
Yeah,
Anyway, so we were there, and well, I was having some problems with the snake. Like I was trying to take a picture, and he kept going all sorts of places.
There's snakes, I tell you.
Yeah. And let's see, I was there. Oh, and actually, here's the good part about she shall not be named. She was seeing the hedgehogs. Well, actually, she was seeing another part of some booth with hedgehogs while I was with another. I want to test a theory out because the last time I was hanging out with hedgehogs was with you. It was for my 19th birthday. There was a hedgehog on my chest. And then later,
where did we go on your 19th birthday?
I think it was some like small place, but
An animal like reserve place.
well, not reserve, like a kind of like a safari. I don't know. I think it was. Yeah.
So you went somewhere nice for your birthday about animals.
Anyway, so after I held a hedgehog, my chest got really red, and I'm like, "Is that a rash?" I'm like, "Oh no, I hope I'm not allergic to hedgehogs." So when I saw them there, I thought I should try to test out my theory. So I held one of the hedgehogs in my hand, put it up my chest, and nothing. So I am good.
Okay.
Anyway, Mom saw this other dude.
The real test is to take it and put it down your pants. I'm sorry.
I may be crazy about animals.
If it doesn't hurt then you're fine.
I may be crazy about animals, but I'm not that crazy.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, I may have kissed a snake and the.
Oh,
Speaking of the liver, I'll get to that in a minute. So anyway, Mom loved that hedgehog so much she thought we could buy one. I'm like, Mom, you serious? And well, she said, yeah, but we have to talk to Dad first. And what do you think about hedgehogs?
No, I said that's fine.
But I mean, if there was one opportunity to have at least one more pet, I'm like, I like hedgehogs, but I'd rather prefer I'd rather prefer a duck like this one.
A duck? Oh, like that. Oh, very good. Yes, I see.
Yeah, at least one male duck. We can't have more
in the corner.
Yeah, we're still working out how this whole thing works. Anyway, so yeah, at least one, because if we get like more than one male and one female, things could get bad. Like I heard this story about at least 3 or 4 males on. Yeah,
Do
it's
you
just that
think
kind of
I'm
show.
going to let you get a duck?
Well,
Why would I not let you get a duck?
because we don't have a good water place.
We don't have a good water place. What else? How long do you think the duck will stay around?
Well, actually, one duck lived up to be 30 years. So
Yeah, what do you think the duck's going to do?
well,
Fly away, maybe?
not all ducks can fly, you know.
Oh, really? Which ducks do not fly?
Pekins,
Okay.
cocky campbells, rowans. But to be fair, the one I want to get actually can fly is a mallard. But I mean, if he stays long enough, then he'll probably just want to stay. I mean, I'll let him fly out to the parks once in a while, just as long as he comes back, which he will. I've seen.
I'm sure they'll add a second. Oh, they were back.
Oh,
Buffering. All right, what else, man?
You were frozen. Anyway, so
So what happened on the way back?
well, actually, we were
It wasn't on the way up that it happened.
we're not there yet. So we were heading out, and then I thought to walk around the place at least one more time. And then I met this guy who I thought had a dragon on his shoulder. I mean, there was this lizard with a top hat. I'm not the only guy who still likes wearing top hats and wigs. I'm like, bro, what is that? And he said it's a king lizard. He's like, take a tegu lizard, and we'll mix it with some other
I
lizard.
don't know what tiger lizard is.
It's actually a very friendly pet lizard.
Okay.
It eats like fruit and stuff. Like
Okay.
a very good pet.
Okay.
Yeah, but take the temper of a tegu, and you get the opposite. This was like I said, it's a caiman lizard. These animals are vicious, a little dangerous.
Oh, really? They are?
Well, they're not friendly, but
Okay. Well,
this he said this one was the friendliest of them all.
Okay.
And like, well, I want a freaking picture with him. So he does, and he was okay. But he did warn me that he could leave scratch marks. He said his back neck was ruined.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have claws.
So I put him on top of his hat, and when he was back on his head, I may have kissed him.
Okay, very cool.
Like I
they
said,
might, they they have salmonella often.
yeah, but I don't believe that. Anyway,
You don't believe that? Okay, it's
so like I said,
Bullshit.
I'm maybe not as crazy to steal one, but I am crazy enough to kiss a snake and a lizard. So
Okay.
yeah. So why would you want to talk about what happened after the
Oh.
bad parts?
Okay. Well, we don't have to.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Okay. Well, something happened. But let's just say like Dad's more fearless than Mom is.
Some people don't like driving in tunnels, and some
Or bridges.
then they accidentally.
On purpose freak out.
Well, yeah, and then she accidentally, she who shall not be named, went into the Baltimore tunnel.
Well, like,
And then what happened, Doc? I wasn't there.
she said it was my fault because I wanted to go someplace even though it was her. I thought she'd like it, and well, she did, but she said she hated me and like.
Don't say that stuff. She
Well,
was-
you're the one that wanted to bring up, so this is your fault.
I know, my fault. All right, so she was not happy. So
Well, she come back where she said like she's done this with you hundreds of times.
right, if I'm driving it, she's fine.
I
She's
still
just,
stay sent her to a mental institution.
that's not nice.
So, like, well, you're the one that brought us.
So what else is going on with you? I think that's pretty much everything I can think of.
Well, I actually like remember what I said. I'm still trying, like for voice acting. No, my brother wants the wait, what's the fifth episode of my series, but the problem is there's another dog that I think should deserve a voice, but here's the thing: I don't want to be his voice. I want someone else to like.
Okay.
I'm a good voice actor, but I don't want to be the only one on my show.
So what voice acting have you done?
Oh, I saw me and this dog.
Okay, that's your voice for Indy that I said is offensive.
Look, haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. So what's
It was your.
so no what things have you done voice acting wise? Where can people see those? Are they on your YouTube channel?
No, not yet. I haven't released to YouTube. I mean, this is technically it. I mean,
Yeah. Okay, so you can edit those and put them out there somewhere in the universe.
Well, one day. I might be. Well, until I find a voice.
Yeah. So, what was some of my suggestions on becoming a better voice actor?
Rehearse and read.
Yeah, read.
Well, I'm already doing that. I mean, I literally just wrote down a few things for our show to talk about.
Okay. What? Anything else that you want to talk about?
One thing, I will miss you guys for a little while. But
we can do shows when you're.
Yeah.
You can use your phone. So, and then we were going to have a special guest on today, but it's like 2:00 in the morning in Germany.
Yeah.
So sorry, John. We sent you the invite, but you're asleep, so no big deal.
So maybe next time. If we're lucky.
Also, other people that want to join, we'll start sending out invitations, and you can.
And we'll start doing live shows.
Yeah, we'll do live shows. Technically, it's live. We're just recording it and then.
Well, I mean, live for everyone.
Yeah, I understand. All right, Doc. Anything else?
Well, for one thing, I did want to when we were moving stuff back at your dad's place, Mom just wanted to throw everything away. Some could still be useful. Any chance I see that I could get money, I take it. But Mom is a wasting war.
Well, I mean,
actually, not as a wasting war as I thought, because I was throwing some books away at the dump.
Why can't we take any more stuff in?
I never said we had to. If we could sell those things.
Okay, it's a valid point. Bless you.
Dad's sick. He's sick.
Well, my stomach's sick. It's not.
Oh, it's completely. Anyway, so I was throwing books away, and oh wait, don't sell that book. I'm gonna throw that book away.
Yeah, we could burn it.
This isn't that fire.
That's just a joke. Come on, keep going. Don't throw that book away because it's
a funny virgin joke book. So.
That's a joke book. Okay.
Well, that's what's it. Virgin joke book.
Okay. Well, you should have brought that down. We could have read some, but oh well.
Maybe next time. So next time look before you throw.
Yeah. So we don't want any more stuff here because we have basically your that person who shall not be named's parents' house items in our house,
including their
entire downstairs room. Yes, including their dogs. Well, that's okay.
Technically, Indy's my dog, but his grandpuppy was theirs.
Yeah. All right. I think that's everything.
Yeah, I feel like we're dragging on this.
Very good. All right. Bye, kids. See you next time.
Take care now. Bye then.
All right, Mom, so this is Mother's Day. Noah and I have worked very hard to do this just for you. All right, Noah, just like we practiced. Have a happy Mother's Day, a very happy Mother's Day. Have a happy Mother's Day to you. May your days be filled with smiles and cute flowers galore. A ball of sweet perfume with a smell you can't ignore. Have a happy Mother's Day, a very happy Mother's Day. Have a happy Mother's Day to you.